Avengers! Assemble.
Welcome back to the channel. It's the Preventers here, guys, and welcome back for some more Marvel Future Fight content. And today we're here with the Halloween update review, or the Rage Returned update. You could also call it full review and breakdown here, as we usually do. I apologize for this video being a day late. As you guys know, we're busy as usual, so we had to wait a day until we could get this recording out. But we're here now, and we got plenty of videos coming your way, so stay locked in here on the channel. We have a lot to talk about: the Shield Archive, the brand new uniform and level 8ing of Ghost Rider, of course, and plenty more, so stay tuned. Anyways, let's hop right on into it. So what did this update have to offer? Because obviously it's a mid-month, so it's not anything too big as far as other game modes and whatnot, but we did get 2 brand new uniforms, which we'll check out. Plus, we have a ton of events going on right now, so I just want to remind you about them, and we'll get into another video where we actually break them all down. So first of all, there's an event quest right now still going on that's been going on for the past 2 weeks, where you can get a free CTP, a free P card, a free tier 2 ticket, or a 4-star artifact selector from artifacts from the previous update. So if you haven't been playing that, then you're unfortunately probably going to miss it. You can afford to miss one day and still get these rewards, but I would, just in case, not miss it on purpose, because if you do accidentally have to miss it, then you have the little backup there. Next is a event mission that we have, where we have an event shop. These basic game modes where we just play through them. They're pretty easy. Anybody can clear them. You just got to go in and clear them once each day, all 3 of them, and you'll get 50 tokens each day. So at the end of it, you'll have 700 tokens, and you have a chance at CTPs, iOS, custom gear, tier 3 materials, and a tier 2 advancement ticket, which is very nice. We're going to be opening all 70 of our chests on the very last day in a YouTube short format for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And let me know in the comments of that video or in this video of what you've gotten so far from these chests. Let me know if you get a CTP, because I'm hoping that we get a little lucky, we can pull one. Next is the Shield Archive, which we'll dive deep into in a separate video, but it is a free premium card, so stay locked in on the channel and be ready for that video when it comes out. Make sure you go check it out so you know what you need to do to get that free premium card, but that is also available. We also have the event shop right now that is limited time only for this Halloween. Again, dealing more with the archive shop right here. There's also a chest that you can open that you can get some pretty nice rewards out of. Obviously, you have to pay to get more than 10 tokens. So if you want to buy those chests, you're going to have to pay actual money. And, of course, the 2 Halloween uniforms in Sin, the brand new one, which we're going to go through, and Morgan Le Fay from last year that came out with Black Bolt, are both available for limited time. So if you want to pick either of those up, you have to pick them up in the next 14 days. And along with that, Black Bolt's uniform is back for the next 11 days. Remember, it does not go on sale. It costs 1,750 crystals, no matter what, only during these 2 weeks. Other than that, you won't be able to get them till next year. Same thing with Ghost Rider's uniform. So if you want either of them, you got to go buy them now before the next 11 days, because if not, you'll have to wait till next year. And then last but not least, we got a 40% off on all uniforms. Now, I do not suggest that you go and buy anything because Black Friday is on the way, and you get a 50% discount from that, along with discounts for people like Adam Warlock that you might be wanting to pick up. So I would save your crystals. The only uniforms I would be buying is Black Bolt and Ghost Rider. Other than that, the rest of these uniforms can wait till Black Friday in about a month. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 uniforms. And other than that, that's pretty much the update wrapped up. So let's take a look at them. We got 2 brand new ones. Like I said, we have Sin and Ghost Rider. Let's go ahead and check out Sydney here first. She gets her tier 3 upgrade along with a pretty sick looking uniform. So let's go ahead and check out her skills here and see what she can do. So the first skill here, she pulls a little bit of a Deadpool, gets 2 guns out, starts shooting everywhere. And then she pulls out a sniper and snipes the enemy, which is pretty cool. Our third skill here, she has a bunch of snipers sniping from the top and a bunch of guns, along with a rocket launcher that she pulls off her back. and hits the enemies with, which is pretty cool. And that shotgun that we actually saw in the sneak peek. Then on our second skill here, she's going to go ahead and let me click it. There you go. She's going to throw a bunch of grenades, and they're going to blow up and make this like star pattern on the ground here in fire. Actually, it might be a Hydra symbol. I can't really tell. It kind of okay. It looks like a skull. So yeah, it's a skull figure here on the ground with the fire. Kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. On her fourth skill here, she pulls out 2 shotguns and just shooting like crazy, and then has this awesome explosion where you see pieces of things on fire just flying everywhere, which is a really cool animation. And then again, it leaves like an imprint mark on the ground when it actually blows up, which is pretty cool. Then on her fifth skill here, she's going to launch a ton of missiles and then lock onto the enemies to drop those missiles. And they're just going to absolutely explode to deal tons of damage there. It's a pretty cool animation, actually. I like how they went ahead and did that. Then on her tier 3 skill, she's going to get kicked out of the game. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. We got disconnected from the game for some reason, but we're about to just take a look at Sin's tier 3, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's pretty cool. She summons in a bunch of Hydra agents and robots, signals them all to basically rain fire, and they do. They just send missiles for days, and then they all do a pose, and then they get teleported away with the space stone looking type of magic, I think is what it is. They just kind of get summoned away. Yeah, that's pretty much her tier 3 skill. It's pretty cool. She kind of just like stands there the whole time as they're doing all the heavy lifting and damage. And of course, you see the Hydra imprint on the ground that's left over there. So let's take a look at her practice combo. Let's see what she's got. She's got a 5, 3, and then 4. Pretty simple, no significant delays. Then on our second skill, she's going to have the tier 3, 5. Oop, I hit 4 on accident. It's going to be tier 3, 5, and then 3, and then 4. And then, like I said, no real big delays, just half-second delays into the next one. So I'm assuming she's going to be pretty proc-friendly if you're trying to use her at all in World Boss Legend. Then last but definitely not least here, we have Ghost Rider with his tier 4 upgrade along with a brand new uniform, and he's looking bulkier than ever. Let's go ahead and take a look at his skill animations. I love the fire imprint that he's leaving behind him when he walks everywhere. And yeah, he looks a lot more stocky than before. He's like twice the size of the Ultron bot. So let's go ahead and take a look at his skills here. His first skill, he brings out his chain, and he starts smacking them everywhere, leaves an imprint on the ground initially, and then leaves an X mark with fire. And then at the very end, it's like a little blade twister there of fire that's just hitting the enemy. So that's a pretty cool animation. On his second skill here, he hops on his bike and just rams it right into the enemy. And the nice part about this skill is that it is actually a V-pad. So yes, you can literally just run around with Ghost Rider on his bike, which is actually awesome. I'm so glad they did this. Something that I bet a lot of you guys, especially Ghost Rider fans, have been hoping for a long time. And it looks pretty sick. And I love the imprint that it leaves on the ground, just like I mentioned during the sneak peek. Then his third skill here, he literally grabs thin air, launches himself to the sky, and then drops down, makes these giant X slashes where more chains come out and deal tons of damage. That is a pretty sick looking animation there. Look at that. Now moving on to his fourth skill here, he brings out a living chainsaw and just starts chaining everyone in his path, leaving a lot of fire marks everywhere. I don't even know what to say about this. It looks so cool. And at the very end, he goes ahead and lets out that classic Ghost Rider roar out of his mouth with fire coming out everywhere. And yeah, that skill is just beautiful. And he, of course, has that chainsaw out of his chains, which is amazing. We only get to see it for a little bit here, and then he puts it away and just starts roaring, but still an awesome animation there. Probably my favorite of his uniform. Then on his fifth skill here, he again grabs nothing midair, and then turns into a giant breathing skull that's breathing out fire upon the enemies, and then he transforms back and does a little roar again to deal a little bit extra damage. So that's a pretty cool animation there. His tier 3 pretty much stays the same. It's the chains everywhere, and then they lock up on your screen. Still an awesome animation to go along with all these other beautiful animations for Ghost Rider. Then his tier 4 skill here, we're going to go ahead and pop it. He's just going to get this fiery effect everywhere he steps. Again, it's going to be like he's walking on a cloud of fire, and then, of course, himself is going to be even more inflamed than before like that wasn't already possible. So let's take a look at his practice combo here. He's going to have a 3 and then delay 5 and then into 4. So you don't have to delay the 5 into 4. You used to have to do that for his old uniform, if you remember. I'll show you. Then as for his tier 3 is going to be the tier 3 skill, then the 3, then the 5, then the 4. That's the only rotation I'm not sure with. Once we do the World Boss Legend video, I'll give you guys the perfect rotation. This one I'm just not sure yet about having the tier 3 before, not after. Just stay tuned for my World Boss Legend video, and we'll break that down a little bit more. So, but what I was trying to show you guys here is that with his rotation, oops, I didn't mean to log out. His old uniform here, you used to have to wait for that 5th skill to pop so that then he could get the maximum amount of his sort of damage. You no longer have to do that for Ghost Rider. So his old uniform here, you'd pop the 5th skill, wait for him to jump up, and then as soon as you see the explosion here, boom, right there, then you could move into other skills and whatnot, and you could go ahead and cancel it. With this brand new uniform, you no longer have to do that. You can literally just 3, wait for him to jump up, and then 5 and 4, which is awesome. It makes him a little bit more proc-friendly, and we'll see how much more proc-friendly, but I'm still going to assume that a CTP of Rage is definitely the best for him. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that'll do it for my review, guys, for this update, for the Rage's Return update, or the Halloween update, whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.